Okay, so this is the BTC update for 8th of May 2023, and we're gonna start with the 1 day time frame. As you can see, the main thing you can see with the price action with on the 1 day time frame is that there have been 3 bearish candles, which is probably quite bad for BTC. As you can see, there was a huge dump here as well. It broke this order block, and we'll see where the daily ends for today. The daily candle closes in 6.5 hours. If it closes above this purple box, it is good to go, and if it doesn't, it will probably retest this trend line right here. So we have to take into account the daily close for today, as it is very important. If it breaks this purple box, from the previous video you would have seen the box has a lot of significance on the daily and 4 hourly. 4 hourly seems to be calming down a bit, but 4 hourly has closed below this purple box, which is a sign that it might retest this. And so the current scenario for the 4 hour would be something like either this and something like this, if it does eventually break this. The main thing that you have to see in the 4 hourly time frame for now is this major trend line, as indicated by previous videos. This trend line is very important to hold for BTC for now. This is very important for BTC to hold. If this trend line breaks, you could easily get a short position for BTC. You could easily get a short position for BTC around this orange area for BTC, which would be 26,800, which would be a 3 RR trade. Your stop loss could be either breaking of this trend line on H4 again, or this if you're taking swing trades. So it would be something like this, from here till here, and the stop loss would be right here. So this is a good 4.4 RR trade, which is relatively a 2% move on BTC, but you could use high leverage. Also the trade would be a bit above from here, around here, yes. And stop loss could be even lesser than this, because you're just waiting. If the 4 hourly reclaims this trend line again, you could just exit the trade. So this is a really good RR trade right here, 9 RR approximately, if you just take into account the trend line. But yes, long scenarios for BTC, there is no long scenario for BTC right now as far as I can tell. You can take a short here as well, and if it reclaims this on 4 hourly, you can exit the short. So a short position, a very broader short position, would be this, if you're comfortable doing it on the 4 hourly. This would be the stop loss, which is a 9 RR trade as well for BTC, only if you are able to catch a wick here or something like this. But if it reclaims on 4 hourly, you should exit the trade here as well. So those are the short scenarios. I will not be doing any long scenario, but the probable long scenario for me would be BTC reclaiming this, goes in, reclaims this and goes up. This would be a probable a long scenario for me, but this seems very unlikely due to the closures of the past 4 hourly, as you can see. But if the price closes any hourly or 15 minutes candle above this purple box again, just long the shit out of everything you can see. That's basic shit, and it would probably go to retest this here, unless it breaks down like it previously did here. So that is the trade for BTC. I was looking at Matic analysis as well. You could take a relatively good trade for Matic as well. I will enter short on Matic as soon as it closes and 4 hourly candle below this box. So 0.9230 and under 4 hourly candle breaks, and I'll go into a short position on Matic here as well. I've been waiting because the PA has been relatively very bad for BTC. So we'll do this. Take these trades and let me know. Also the OP trade that I gave, the OP trade that we took is currently down about 12.77%, I guess. Yeah, around, it went till about 15%, so that would have been an easy 13% gain right there. 13.28%. As I said, the first TP would be here. You should take half right now and let half run. It was given in the previous video. Simple trend line break, no very big logic, and adjoining bearish order block. That was essentially it for OP as well. So moving back to BTC, there would be two scenarios for BTC here that I would be looking for. Firstly, you need to check the daily close. The daily close is very important in this regard. Very, very important. If the daily close happens below 28,000 region, short BTC till the trend line here, and then observe the PA at the trend line, and if it continues downward, just keep holding the short essentially, but TP some around the trend line from where it will bounce. But we have 6 hours, we need to wait for that, and no longs until BTC closes 15 minutes or hourly candle above this trend line. And if it does, it is ultimately very bullish, and it will definitely go to this region right here next time. But as you can see, this trend line has been retested a lot, around 3 times. This is the 3rd time retesting this trend line on the daily, so it is significantly weaker as well. We all knew New York was gonna dump for today, and yeah, take the trade and let me know. The next video will probably be on risk management and how to achieve profitability long term.